Hi there. I want to talk about 5 things, 5 warning signs of a bad friendship that you should pay attention to and get out, get away from this person as soon as you can. Right. Number 1, takers. People who only contact you when they need something or want something, or want support. If they don't contact you outside of that, if they're not checking in on you and offering you the same support, that is not a friendship. That's a one-way street. And they are sapping your energy. Number 2, um, people who ask you to pick a side. There's a situation outside of your relationship with this person. They're having an argument with a third person. They've fallen out with a third person, and they are trying to get you to pick a side. This is not someone you want to be involved in. They are involving extra people in drama for their own purposes. Number 3, gaslighting. Anyone who tells you your recollection isn't right, that they lie to you to get you to do what they want to do, they manipulate and give a different version of events and try and convince you of those things. It's a controlling technique. We all know what gaslighting is. Get out. Number 4 is claiming victimhood. So often they constantly believe they're a victim in every situation. They will give a very biased, now we're all biased, but they will give a very biased take on a situation to gain sympathy. They'll often use getting you to pick a side or gaslighting to be able to claim to be a victim. They will take advantage of that victimhood. They want to be the center of attention, or they want to manipulate a situation to get something out of it and to confirm their own victimhood. Get out. If that happens on multiple occasions or every time you speak to them, get out, run away. And number 5 is boundary breaking. They will consistently push your boundaries. So if you tell them that you're busy, they will push for you to make yourself free, or they will upset you and make you feel guilty so that you extend that boundary for them. And if you do it once, they will keep doing it. They'll use getting you to pick a side, gaslighting, or claiming to be a victim to be able to break those boundaries and take advantage of you. These people will, if you set hard boundaries, they'll move on to another friend. If you push back, they will move on to another friend, and they will use all 5 of these techniques to manipulate the next friendship and make you the villain of their story. Get out. This all relates to the videos I've been doing about brave people speaking up and Michael Cohen and that whole situation, because you have this core of people that are using these techniques. And the victims of these techniques are people that have also used these techniques when they were in the inner circle. And it becomes this vicious cycle, and it destroys people, and it doesn't go away. I refer to these as schoolyard or playground tactics. This is the kind of thing that you get an awful lot in teenage years. Some people never grow out of it. Some people find that these work long term and stick to them. Now, that could be because there's an underlying something, narcissism or personality disorders, that kind of thing. But for a lot of people, they find that these techniques serve them well, and it becomes a habit, a way of life, and they will go through friendship groups. And when they don't get what they want, they will turn on you. I've had several conversations over the last week or so with other people that have experienced this. I think we've all experienced one or more of these behaviors from a friend, and very rarely does it get turned around. Think back to when it's happened to you. These behaviors don't get turned around. The other person doesn't learn from the way they're treating people because they just move on. Be aware of these. Set hard boundaries. It is really hard. It is really, really hard. When you're a kind person, you want to be helpful, it is really hard to set those boundaries. But friendship is a two-way street. You have to give and take evenly. And that's not every time. You know, someone might come to me for support and I give it to them, and in 6 months' time, I go to them for support. But it evens out over a period of time. Whereas other people, it is constantly taking. And as soon as you don't pick their side, as soon as you push back, they will move on because they want an echo chamber. They want people to agree with them and give them that sympathy, and so that they are the center of attention all of the time. So be aware of them and do your best to protect yourself from this kind of behavior. Thank you so much for being here. It's just my thought for the day. Have you ever been victim of this? And how did you deal with it? Let us know in the comments. If you like my videos, give them a thumbs up. Let me know that I'm striking a chord and I'm reaching out to people. And I will speak to you soon.